President Biden's final State of the Union address of his term comes as asylum seekers and illegal immigrants have been crossing the border in record numbers, and as many Americans are still feeling the effects of persistent high inflation, which the president said coming out of the pandemic he expected to just be temporary. Fox's Connor Hansen reports.
The president is set to announce an emergency military mission in Gaza during his State of the Union address. President Biden is going to call in the U.S. military to help build a temporary port on Gaza's coast. It will increase the flow of humanitarian aid during the Israel-Hamas war.
He understands the anxiety and concerns of all Americans about what's happening in Gaza.
President Biden will also try to use this official speech to highlight the contrast between him and his likely 2024 challenger, Donald Trump. The president expected to talk about everything from the economy to abortion access to aid for Ukraine. Many Republicans, however, are focused on what the president will not address during his speech. He will not announce any executive actions to address the border. Instead, the president is expected to keep pressuring GOP lawmakers to take up immigration reform.
Donald Trump's cynical paragraph even destroyed the best change at border security that Congress has seen in decades.
It would be more significant if later tonight in this very chamber, if Joe Biden joined us and said that he was going to finally take action.
Democrats can feel the pressure building.
The interest of the nation and his own presidency is at stake in this single address.
Former President Donald Trump released a pre-rebuttal video saying President Biden is on the run from his record. On Capitol Hill, Connor Hansen, Fox 4 News.